I was working for a hospital-based program, wellness program, and we started to collaborate with the local YMCA, and I didn't know much about YMCAs at all. Matter of fact, I looked at them as the competition. But as I got to know the folks, they were very passionate about what they were doing, and I wanted to figure out how they got that passion. So I started working part-time, and then like everybody else, next thing you know, I'm there full-time and working for the Y. My first position was Wellness Associate Director, they called it, and someone left and the next position opened up and there was a reshuffling. They asked me to move up, so I moved up to the Director position. With the Associate Executive position, it was a bit different. I actually started lobbying for that position because I thought they really needed someone to oversee all the program. That position didn't exist. So I started lobbying and stating a case for that need, and eventually they gave me the Associate Executive position. I wanted to move out west, and I combined that with my career path, which set me back a little bit. I took a branch executive role with the idea that it was going to turn into a Group VP role in an area I wanted to live. And to be honest with you, I think that was a mistake because I stopped putting the career path first and started putting the location first, and that caused my career to really take a 5-year kind of lateral move. While I was ready to be a Group VP, kind of stumbled through that period, ran several branches, got a lot of great branch executive work, but really slowed down my progression to Group VP and then CEO, which was my path. And so I went after the Group CEO position, from running 2 branches and operations to CEO. I was at a career workshop and I was listening to the CEO from New York, and she stated that you need to take charge of your career and you need to write a career map and some career goals. So I started with that. I interviewed people around that I trusted on what they thought I needed to work on. I started to fill in those gaps by actually volunteering or taking on extra projects to strengthen my weaknesses. Fundraising, for example, I was volunteered to do the staff campaign as a director. Fundraising, board development, those were things that you normally don't get until you're in that branch executive role. But I did those early on, and that's how I moved to that position probably quicker than a lot of folks do. The reason I started in the Y was to work in the community and to help people at lots of different levels: wellness, children's programs, low-income families, inclusion. That has always been important to me, and that was what drove me to want to be a CEO. And so the CEO has just allowed me to have a greater influence, to really do it in a way that I can build my own team, both volunteer board and staff, and have a greater impact in the community, which is really what drives me, is my ability to get stronger so I can have a larger impact. I'm really passionate about inclusion and really bringing everyone to the table and making everyone feel welcome. And I'm lucky because I'm passionate about that, and the Y really needs that right now. To discover their gifts, see how their passions can be played out through their gifts, get people you trust to consult you on them, have them review them with them, don't just hold them close, share them with everybody. You have to take the first step, and you have to write that down, and you have to write your personal mission and your passions, and you have to start writing things down. There's something about writing things down that takes your commitment level to the next level, because talking about it just doesn't get it done.